the Holy Bible that you see here. And ever since, the family has been under a barrage of attacks from the practices of polygamy, from arranged marriages, from abuse, from political views, from science. But ever since, the family has been part of life. And I know that your family is complicated. Stanford University researchers state this: this fundamental social institution of the family has changed profoundly since 1980. In fact, if one were to define the most original demographic feature in the post-1980 period in the United States, it would be the changes that were occurring in both families and households for all sections of the national population. The traditional American family has been undergoing profound transformation, having the same love, being one in spirit and purpose. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourselves. Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. And you notice how many words Paul uses, collective words. This letter would have been sent to the church, and one person would have stood up and read it to everybody. And so he uses words like together, one another, each other, be united, have the same mind. And the reason that he does that is because they need to stay together. Relationships and family are a together thing. And then Paul tells them the kind of mindset that they should have in order to accomplish this. He says, your attitude should be the same as that of Christ Jesus, who, being in the very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be grasped, but made himself nothing, taking the very nature of a servant and being made in human likeness. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to death.